Good afternoon, everyone. Today is last day of our presentation. My topic is paper number 105, History of English Literature. Today's my topic is Classicism versus Romanticism. First of all, what is classicism? Classicism is aesthetic attitudes and principle based on culture, art, and also specific genre of philosophy, expressing itself in literature, architecture, and music, which has ancient Greek and Roman sources and emphasis on society during the 5th and 4th century before Christ. It was particularly expressed in neoclassicism of the Age of Enlightenment. The term classicism is a very broad term and it refers to the literature of the age of Dryden, Pope, and Johnson. In this way, literature was governed more and more by rules and regulations. In the beginning period, the results were quite amazing, particularly in the prose works of the period, but in the long run, it lost its charm and literature became dull, dry, and monotonous. Works, works associated with classicism typically exhibit restraint on the part of the author, unity of design and purpose, clarity, simplicity, logical organization, and respect of tradition. Some examples of literary criticism include Sears prose, the Johnson Dryden and Alexander Pope, and the writing of T.S. Eliot. Characteristics of classicism are belief in reason, civilized philosophy, sophisticated interest in urban society, human nature, religion, love, nature, satire, expression of acceptance, more truth and realism, belief in God and evil. Now, what is Romanticism? Romanticism was a literary movement that began in the late 18th century, ending around the middle of the 19th century, although its influence continued to this day, marked by individual a respect for nature and primitive and celebration of the common man. Romanticism can be seen as a reaction to the huge changes in society that occurred during this period, including the revolution that buried though countries like France and United States, you sharing in grand experiments in democracy. The term romanticism does not stem directly from the concept of love, but rather than from the French word romant, a romantic story told in verse. Romanticism has been variously defined, and the definition of romanticism. Walter Pater described the romanticism is an addition of strangeness to beauty. Walt Dunton defines it as the renaissance of wonder. Legos and Sesamian call it an accentuated predominance of emotional life provoked and directed by the exercise of imaginative verse. Characteristic of romanticism: celebration of nature, focus on the individual and spirituality, celebration of isolation and melancholy, interest in the common man, idealization of woman, personalification, and pathetic fallacy. Now, what is difference between classicism and romanticism? Classicism imitate Roman poets and ancient Greek writers with rules and regulation. Other side, romanticism follow Spencer and Milton in this age. Poetry in romanticism, poetry creates for a reason, no scope for any imagination. Other side, romanticism use every word in poetry of imagination. All emotion uses in romanticism. Classicism uses no romantic spirit. Other side, romanticism is huge romantic spirit. In Romanticism, the right authors used to say whatever they wanted to say. Other side, Romanticism is a language very easy for common people easily to understand this poetry. Classicism. Classicism is a classicism. In classicism, people not understand refinement, and other side, Romanticism, author's language is very easy. People understand because easy language used in it. Other side, classicism. Classicism means reality. It's more. It's important. Author importance. Other side, Romanticism is uses idealism more important than reality. Classicism no use any nature. Other side, Romanticism use lots of nature. Classicism follows rules and regulation for proper refinement. Other side, Romanticism no rules and regulation. In Romanticism, believes that if rules and regulation are followed, then the emotion cannot come out and the emotions become artificial. Here my work cited. If you question me.
Okay, questions in the comment. Reply in the comment to the
Okay,
questions
thank you.
which are asked. Pooja, have you used in the first slide that according to Cambridge, that reference you have given. So have you cited that? What according to Cambridge, that citation have you given? Not given. No? So then, how can we rely that that will be? So from where